Hey guys, today was a better day. You see, I'm smiling. It looks like I slept. Really, I just had caffeine. But regardless of that, I had an amazing reminder today and I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. So, last night I went to bed around I went to bed as soon as I posted my video, actually, and I was dead tired. And I woke up this morning early because I said I had to get to work early. I had a lot of things to do. And I did what I needed to do to get out of the house early. Everything that was within my control. I didn't leave as early as I wanted to, but I left early. And I got off the train at the office at 8:15. As soon as I got off the train, my husband called me and said, "Hey, sorry, but my brother-in-law, who has been visiting for a week, went outside the apartment to do laundry and locked himself out. Can you go home?" Now, my husband doesn't work as close as I do, so really, oh, what's that on my face? That's not cute. Ignore that. My husband, who his work is further away, so of course I was the one who had to go home. So I was planning to get to work early because I had some meetings this morning that I needed to make sure I was prepared for. So clearly that wasn't going to happen. So I literally just went upstairs, went back down on the other side to go back home. I got home, showed him which was the right keys, made sure everything was okay, and headed back to work. And on the way back, because at first my initial reaction was, "Are you freaking kidding me? I have so much stuff to do." And my husband was like, "Oh, I'm really sorry, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, well, let's be honest here. One, I'm sure he didn't do that on purpose. He probably didn't know. I'm sure he wasn't being careless. And shit happens. And I was like, you know what? This was a great, amazing reminder for me today about control. It's easy to think that you can control every single situation, that as long as you planned right and you did everything you needed to do, everything was within your control. But the reality is, it's not. There's always going to be something without that you can't control. There's always going to be something that changes. And sometimes you just really need to be able to roll with the punches, but also just let go of things that you can't control. So as I was riding the train back to work for the second time today, I said to myself, you know what? One, don't stress out about this meeting. You'll figure it out. You know you've done the work that you need to. If it's a matter of printing, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. It's not that deep. You're prepared. You know what's going on. You'll get through as much as you can. And if you can't, you'll just say you'll get back to them on any outstanding topics. But the world will go on. You'll figure it out. So this was my pep talk for my 15-minute train ride, that one, something I can't control shouldn't ruin my day. And two, really, it's not that big of a deal. Things will be okay. And honestly, as soon as I said that to myself, I took a deep breath. I didn't do anything on the train. I didn't read anything. I didn't listen to anything. I didn't do anything. I just kind of sat there in silence in my own space. And sometimes I do this on the train as like a pseudo meditation, transportation meditation, whatever you want to call it, but just as a moment to clear my head. And I walked into the office and I was like, you know what? You can do this. You got this. And I literally sat at my desk and said out loud, "You can do this." And then guess what? You know what? I did it. It was fine. Everything worked out. It wasn't that big of a deal. There's always going to be drama at work, always things that are challenging, always things you have to figure out, always difficult personalities, always easy personalities. And all you can do is be honest and do the best you can. And guess what? People aren't always going to agree with you. People are always going to have questions. People are always going to want different things. And you can't be everything to everybody. And you have to create boundaries and do the best you can. And as long as you know you're being honest and open and truthful and working your hardest, I mean, I don't know what else you can do. Sometimes some people don't think that's good enough, but guess what? There's nothing you can do about that. All you can do is your very best. And then from there, you just learn from that and do something else, and learn from that and do something else. So today, my lesson for myself was let go of things you can't control, move on and focus on the things that you can control and do them well. So, all in all, the day went all right. There were some bumps, but the day went all right. Had a nice dinner with my brother-in-law and my husband before he heads back to Japan. And right now I have about 5 to 10 more minutes of the house to myself. And some of our new furniture arrived, so I'm going to put it together, relax, and continue my obsession with getting hip to Scandal about 10 years late. So I hope everyone had a good day today, that some of these things I've been talking about resonate with you. I'd love to hear what some of the things are that you guys do to let go and know which situations you can control and which you can't. And also, one other thing, today is Wednesday. So on Wednesdays, while I'm working, if I'm at my desk and I'm not in meetings, a lot of times I'll listen to the Friend Zone podcast. Shout out to the Friend Zone. And today their podcast tied exactly back into what I've been talking about being present and letting go. So I definitely encourage you guys to check that out. I'm not going to spoil it, but I'd be curious to know what are some things that you guys do to stay focused and get the things done that you need to do without like entertaining all of the distractions and things around you that can get your eye off the prize. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Is today day 4? Maybe day 4 or day 5, whatever day it is, because I'm not keeping that close account. Today was a much better day, and hopefully tomorrow will continue to improve. And if not, guess what? I will let it go and keep moving forward. So have a good night and see you guys in the next video. Bye.